Hello, one and all present here. This is Amit Kumar Singh. Welcome to yet one more session on number system. Guys, so in this session on number system, I'll teach you how you can find the last two non-zero digit of n factorial. I believe more or less you know how to find the last non-zero, uh, how to find the last non-zero digit of n factorial, and for finding the last for finding the last non-zero for finding the last non-zero digit of n factorial. To find the last non-zero digit of n factorial, we use the formula called 2 to the power a into a factorial into b factorial, where what is a? Where a is the quotient when n is divided by 5. A is the quotient when n is divided by 5, and b is the remainder. B is your remainder when n is divided by 5. I believe everyone knows this. So just a kind of quick revision. Okay, so let's take one example. So before I talk about how to find the last two non-zero digit of n factorial, let's do a quick revision of this. Okay, so for example, we all know like a 9 factorial is 362,880. We all know this. So let's prove this, that the last non-zero digit. Let's prove that the last non-zero digit of a 9 factorial is 8. Okay, now I believe everyone knows that how to find the last zero of n 9 factorial, like 9 factorial end with how many zeros. I believe everyone knows that. So for that, we'll divide the n by 5, we'll get the quotient, and again whatever the quotient we'll get, we again divide that quotient by 5. That successive division we'll follow by dividing that n by 5, and whatever the quotients we'll get, we'll add those quotients. So get to find the number of zeros which the n factorial ends. Everyone knows this more or less. You all knows this. So that is not the point of concern here. So let's talk about 9 factorial. So the last non-zero digit of 9 factorial is 8. Okay, so let's prove this. So if I talk about 9 factorial, so you all know that 9 factorial, if I divide by 5, so your quotient is 1 and your remainder is 4. Okay, so if to find the last non-zero digit of 9 factorial, so what is the formula you'll follow? You'll follow the formula called 2 to the power a into a factorial into b factorial. Okay, so for the 9 factorial, what you'll do, that would be 2 to the power 1 into 1 factorial into 4 factorial. Okay, everyone knows this. So now, so 2 to the power 1 is 2, 1 factorial is 1, and 4 factorial is 24. So with this, we'll find the value. The answer is 10. So answer is 8. Okay, with this you will get the value. The answer is 8. Now going further, let's find this value, 88. Okay, now the idea of having this session is to find the last two non-zero digit of n factorial. And how will you find the last two non-zero digit of n factorial? That I'm going to talk about now. So first I found the last non-zero digit, and that was 8. Okay, now let's find the last two non-zero digit. Okay, for the last two non-zero digit for the last two non-zero digit of n factorial, for the last two non-zero digit of n factorial, what we'll do? So we'll apply the formula. The formula is 12 to the power a into a factorial into 5a plus 1 into 5a plus 2 into 5a plus 3 till maximum how much will go? 5a plus 4. So this 1, 2, 3, 4 is ideally what you are doing. You are representing them. Ideally, you are representing them. Ideally, you are representing them in the form of 5a plus b. So that this 1, 2, 3, 4, it depends upon the remainder. Okay. Now talking about 9 factorial. If you talk about 9 factorial, so 9 factorial, if you write in the form of 5a plus b, so if you divide the 9 by 5a plus b. So talking about 9 factorial, so if you talk in the term of 5a plus b, so 9 is nothing but 5 into 1 plus 4. Okay, so everyone knows this. So what you will do in the case of 9 factorial, so for finding the last two non-zero digit of 9 factorial, that is nothing but 2 to 12 to the power 1 into 1 factorial into, what is the remainder here? Guys, the remainder here is 4. So you'll write 5 into 1 plus 1, a is 1, then into 5 into 1 plus 2, then 5 into 1 plus 3, then into 5 into 1 plus 4. Okay, so probably you can write this number. The function of 9 factorial is 12. In 1 factorial is 1. So this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9. Okay, very simple. Okay, so 7 into 8. So this is 9. Okay, now so the function for that, so this is 12 into, for the last two digits, just find the last two digits. 7 6 is 42 and 9 8 is 72. Okay, so you need to find this value, 12 into 42 into 72. Okay, so 12 into 42 into 72. Let's do this value. So 12 into 42. So 12 into 42, if I do, I know 12 2 is 24, 12 4 is 48. I'm just bothered about last two digits. So this is 04. So 12 into 42 is 4. So 04, 12 into 42. So if I talk about 12 into 42, that is 404 and into 72. So what is 72 fours are? So you can write this 4 twos are is 8 and 7 fours are is 28. I just want the last two digits. Hence you got this answer. Okay, so guys, so this is the way how you can find the last two non-zero digit of n factorial. Okay, so now take little bit, now guys, let's consider a little bit difficult problem. Okay, so we have done easy problem till now. So let's consider a difficult problem. So like if I ask you the question, find the find find for 84 factorial. Suppose find for 84 factorial. First question number one. Uh, so how many zeros 80 factorial 84 factorial end with? So 84 factorial end with how many zeros? So question number one, 84 factorial end with how many zeros? Just a kind of revision for you. Those who don't know, so probably they will learn. 84 factorial end with how many zeros first, then next thing. So the last non-zero, the last non-zero digit of 84 factorial. Okay, then the third question, find the last two non-zero digit of 84 factorial. So kind of revision for all of the people. Many people don't know how to find this value, that 84 factorial end with how many zeros. So if those people who don't know, for them it would be kind of good learning. Those who know, for them it would be the revision. Okay guys, so so imagine if I solve this. 84 factorial end with how many zeros? So for that, what you just need to do, divide the 84 by 5. Divide 84 by 5, you will get the quotient. So you have to least bothered about remainder. So whatever the quotient you will get, again divided by 5. So you will get the quotient 3. Okay, now divide 3 by 5. There's no point. Okay, so if you divide 3 by 5, so 5 1 is 5. So now, so what you have to do, this is your quotient 1, this is your quotient 2. So whatever the quotient is, kind of successive division. So the number of zeros, so 84 factorial end with how many zeros? 84 factorial end with 16 plus 3. It end with 19 zeros. Very good. Okay, now next part of the question. Let's do the next part of the question. So answer B. So what is the last non-zero digit of 84 factorial? So for finding the last non-zero digit, for the finding the last non-zero digit, we use the formula 2 to the power a into a factorial into b factorial. So you can write 84 as 5 into 16 plus 4. 5 into 16 is 80 plus 4. So you know the formula. So the formula for that is 2 to the power. So 16 is quotient. 2 to the power 16 into 16 factorial into 4 factorial. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now you can go ahead. So function for 84 factorial. So 2 to the power 16. What is the unit digit of that? That is 6. Okay, now 16 factorial. So 16 factorial, we can do separate work for the 16 factorial. So same work you can do for 16 factorial. So for 16 factorial, if you do the same work, 16 you can write as 5 into 3 plus 1. Automatically this will become 2 to the power 3 into 3 factorial into 1 factorial. 2 to the power 3 is 8, 3 factorial is 6 into 1. So the unit digit would be 8. 8 6 is 48. So 16 factorial is 8, 4 factorial is 24. Always remember last non-zero digit is always even number. Why even number? Because always whenever you write n factorial, always in between the multiples of 2 or the factors of 2 will definitely will come, and even into even is even number, and even into odd is again also even number. So for 84 factorial, so you can write 8 8 6 is 48, means unit digit is 8 into 4. Now what is 8 4 32. So the last non-zero digit of 84 factorial is 2. Okay, so the last non-zero digit of 84 factorial is 2. Okay, now finding the last two non-zero digits. So for finding the last two non-zero digit, we'll use the formula. The formula is 12 to the power a into a factorial into 5a plus 1 into 5a plus 2 into 5a plus 3 into 5a plus 4, because any number if you divide by 5, the maximum remainder you can get is 4 only. Okay, suppose just for example, if anybody is confused with what I'm doing, this 5a and all, understand, like suppose if your number is, uh, suppose your number is 31 32 factorial. So for 32 factorial, so for 32 factorial, if you can understand, 32 factorial you can write as 5 into 6 plus 2. So in for 34 factorial, what you will do for 34 2 factorial, what you do, you do 12 to the power 6 into 6 factorial into, because 32 factorial only remainder is 2. Okay, so you write, so 32 factorial, the remainder is only 2. So you write till 2. So 5 into 6 plus 1 into 5 into 6 plus 2. That's it. So this you will go about this. This you will go for till 5a plus b. Depends upon what is the remainder of that. Okay, so don't think that every time you have to do with 4. Okay. I hope you understood this. Okay. Now going for 84 factorial. So 84, I can write 84 as 5 into 6, 5 into 16, that is 80 plus 4. So 5 into 16 plus 4. Okay, that is 84 factorial. You can write as 5 into 16 plus 4. So 5 into 16 plus 4. So for 84 factorial, for 84 function 84 factorial, if I want to solve, that would be 12 to the power 16 into 16 factorial into 5 into 16 plus 1 into 5 into 16 plus 2 into 5 into 16 plus 3 into 5 into 16 plus 4, because the remainder here is 4. So you have to go till 4. Okay. So function of 84 factorial, if you want, you have to find 12 to the power 16. Okay. Then into 16 factorial into, this is 81 into 82 into 83 into 84. You have to just bother about the last two digit of the number. Okay. Now see this, 81 and 82 I'll do together, 83 and 84 I'll do together. Okay. Now what is 12? I'll do that. Now I have to do separate. If you can do together for 16 factorial, or you can do 16 factorial separate. Okay, let's do 16 factorial first. So for 16 factorial, if you want last two digit, for 16 factorial, if you want the last two non-zero digit, last two non-zero digit. 16 factorial, 16 you can write as 5 into 3 plus 1. So for the 16 factorial, 12 to the power 3 into 3 factorial, 12 to the power 3 into 3 factorial into 5 into 3, 15 plus 1, because here the remainder is only 1. So for the 16 factorial, what is 12 to the power 3? That is 1728. Okay, into 3 factorial is 6 into 16. Okay, so I'm just for, we are only bothered about the last two digit, so don't take the other digit. So this is 28 into, this is 16 6, that is 96. Okay, so just find the last two digit of 28 into 96. So 28 into 96, so 8 6 are 48. So 4 carry, 12 plus 4 is 16, then 9 8s are 72. Just write the last two digit. So the last two digit is 88. For 16 factorial, the last two digit is 88. Okay, put that value here. So for 84 factorial, this you write 12 to the power 16. This is 88 into, what is 81 into 82? 81 into 82 I can do separate. So 81 into 82. So 81 into 82, either you can multiply or you can write 81 square plus 81. 81 square is 6561 plus 81. If I do, this is 2 and this is 6 plus 8 is 42. You can either do this or you can multiply them. 81 into 82. So this is 2 za, 8 2 za 16 and this is 8 za. So you get 42. Okay, now similarly for 83 into 84, similarly for 83 into 84, so 83 into 84 I can write 83 square plus 83. Now 83 square is 6889, so plus 83. If I do, this is 9 plus 3 12 and this is 72. So either I can write 72 or I can multiply. So 83 into 84, so 4 3s are 12, 1 carry, 32 plus 1 30, 32 plus 1 33, then 8 3s are 24, you'll get 72. Okay, so 81 into 82 is 42 and 72. 42 and 72. 42 and 72. This is 42. This is 72. For 84 factorial. Now I can write 12 to the power 16 as 2 square into 3 whole to the power 16 into let's find 42 into 72, last two digit. 42 into 72, last two digit. 42 into 72, last two digit. So 42 into 72, 42 into 72, last two digit. So 2 2s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. Okay, and 7 2s are 14. So this is 4, this is 2. So the last two digit is 24. The last two digit is 24. The last two digit of this is 24. Okay, great. Okay, now what to do? Now this I can write this as 2 to the power 32 into 3 to the power 16 into what is 88 into 24? 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 So 88 into 24 if I want. So 8 fours are 32, 3 carry, 8 fours are 32 plus 3 means 35, 32 plus 3, then this is 8 twos are 16. So just focus on last two digits. This is 2, this is 1. You'll get 12 or you multiply 24 into 88. So 8 fours are 32, 3 carry, 92. Here you'll do, so you get 12. So this you'll get the value as 12. This you'll get the value as 12. Okay, now going further, so for 84 factorial, what is 2 to the power 32? So 2 to the power 32, I can write 2 to the power 10 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 2. Okay, now 3 to the power 16, I can write 3 to the power 4 to the power 4. 4 4 is 16 into 12. So why you are writing like this? So I hope you know how to find the last two digit of an even number and odd number. Okay, so you should know how to find that. So now, so for that, now this, those who don't know this, I'll discuss once I finish this. So 2 to the power 3 odd number will give you 24, and this will give you 4. This will give you 81 to the power 4 into 12. Okay, now going further, this is 24 fours is 96, and this will give you unit digit 1, and 8 fours are 32. Okay, so 81 to the power 4. Okay, 81 square 6561, and then you can find the square of 6561 if you want into 12. Okay, into 12. So the function of 84 factorial. Now you have to multiply this 96 into 21 into 12. So 96 into 21, 96 into 21. If I multiply, 6 ones are 6, and this is 9 ones are 9. 96 in now 6 twos are 12. Right, 6 and 9 plus 2 11. So 9 plus 2 11. So you'll get 16 into 12. 16 into 12. Now what is 16 into 12? 16 twos are is 32. Okay, and 16 ones are 16. You'll get the value called 92. Function for 84 factorial. If you want the last two digit, so the last two digit of the number, what you will get is 92. If you remember the unit digit for 84 factorial, if you remember the unit digit of the 84 factorial, so you can see you got the value 2, and you can see the last two digit. If you want to find the last two digit is 92. This you have to, this is your final answer. Those all the people who don't know, sir, how you did this, so for them I'll do this operation for this with this part. Those who don't know, this 2 to the 12 to the power 16, how I have done, how I found the last two digit, so that I'll explain you for all the people who don't know. Others who know how to find the last two digit means their work is done. I hope you enjoyed this session, and if you enjoyed this session, please like this session. So please subscribe to my channel. So like this, your learning will keep increasing. So to find the last two digit, for finding the last two digit, so we'll do separately for even number, for odd number and all we do separately. So for the even number, remember for the even number, always remember that 2 to the power 10 to the power even. So we express, whenever you get an even number, we express the even number in the form of 2 to the power 10. So 2 to the power 10 to the power even will give you value called 76, and 2 to the power 10 if the power is odd, will give you 24. So you have to remember this. Why? If you want why means I can explain you why. So 2 to the power 10 is 1024. So the last two digit is 24. So 24 to the power odd number is 24. 24 to the power even number, if you take, you'll get 576, means 76. And again 24 to the power 3 if I'm asking you. So if you do, so it means 76 into 24, that will give you 24 only. Okay, now 24 to the power 4 if I'm asking you, it means you have to do 76 into 76. 76 into 76 is 76 only. So that will give you this logic. Okay, so I hope you understood. So every whenever you get an even number, you have to express the even number like this form to get the last two digit of the even number. Okay, now talking about odd number, whenever you get an odd number, whenever you see odd number, whenever you see odd number, so your odd number are either ending with 1 or 3 or 5 or 7 or 9. Okay, so first I'll talk for 5 because 5 is the most easy, and then I'll talk about 1, 3, 7 and 9. So if I talk for 5, so for the 5, how to find the last two digit? To find the last two digit for the 5, how to find the last two digit? Very easy. Okay, so for the 5, the last two digit is either 25 or either 75. For the 5, the last two digit is either 25 or 75. So how to do that? Just see the number. Some randomly I'm writing some number 8, 8, 7, 9, 3, 5. Some number I wrote, and then see the power of that number. The power number 1, 2, 9, 6, something I wrote. Okay. Now what you do? Now you know that 5 to the power any number will give you 5. Okay. Now to find the 10th place digit, what you do? See the digit before 5. So the digit before 5 is an odd number. Okay, that is 3. And see the last digit of the power. So the last digit of the power is an even number. Okay, so you just simply see the power. If your power is even, no, then definitely you'll get the answer 25 only. Okay, otherwise there's a way of telling that multiply this digit, multiply this digit which is 3, multiply this digit with 6, multiply the digit with 6, so multiply the digit with 6. So if you multiply digit, any digit with even, you will get even only. So if the product is even, then the answer is 25. In case if your product is odd, then your answer would be 75. Okay, like something like 7795 to the power 1873 something. So the last digit is 5. See the digit before 5, 9. Here this 3, 9 3s is 27. This is an odd number. So the last two digit of this number would be 75. Okay, so I hope you understood for the 5. Now I'll talk for 1. Whatever I'm talking for 1, the same logic you can use for 3, 7 and 9. So for 1, always remember for 1, whenever I talk about 1, like 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 7, something, 1 to the power 997, something I wrote. So any number which end with 1, any number which end with 1, the unit digit is 1. We know this. Okay. Now, how to find the 10th place digit? So for that, what you need to do, see the digit before 1, that is 7, and see the last digit of the power, that is 7. Then do 7 sevens. 7 sevens is what? 49. So what is the unit digit of that? That is 9. The answer for this would be 91. Okay, anyone who did not understand, for them again I'll do. So I hope everyone knows that 31 square is 961. Okay, so how I did? So 31 to the power 2, unit digit is 1, 3 2s are 6. 41 square is 1681. Okay, so 41 square, write the unit digit 1, 4 2s are 8. That logic only I'm using here. Okay, so talking about 3, if I talk about 3, 3 something, some number 3 3 73 to the power 3373, something I wrote. Okay, so for this what you do? For this what you do? Always you everyone who understand the unit, who understand the how to find the unit digit of the number, they know that 3 to the power 4 end with 1. So you know this, you know that. Sorry. So you know this. If for 3, 7, and 9, you have to understand the 3 to the power 4, 7 to the power 4, and 9 to the power even number will end with 1. So whenever you have to find the last two digit of any number, and if that number ending with 3, 7, or 9, somehow you have to make the power 4. Somehow you have to make the power 4. Okay, so you have to make this number. So for finding the last two digits, just focus on last two digits. These digits are not relevant. So this is nothing but 73 to the power 3373. Okay, now 73. So what you do, if you, because your logic will work only when if the number end with, if the number end with 1. So how will you make the number which is ending with 3 to end with 1 if you take the power of 4? Because the power of 4 will definitely will give you the number ending with 1. So with that logic, you write 73 to the power 4. Now you can write this is 8 for the 32, 1 17. 17 means 16, 1 carry 13. 13 means 3, means 12, means how much left? 1 carry. So like this. So you can write this number like this form. So this will give you 73 to the power 3373. So 73 to the power 4. What is 73 to the power 4? So 73 to the power 4, I can write as 73 square into 73 square to the power 843 into 73 to the power 1. Okay, now 73 to the power 4. So 73 to the power 4 will end with what digit? 73 to the power 4 will, so 73 to the power 4. If you want, you just find 73 square. I don't know what is 73 square, but I know 73 square is ending with 29. This I know. This I know. How you know this, sir? How you got to know? Do you know 73 square? Seriously, I don't know the value of 73 square. There's a formula is there to find the 73 square. So that is a square 2ab and b square. I have made a Vedic maths video also for that. So you can go like this. So 3 square is 9, start from here. Then 7 threes is 21 and 21 twos is 42. Write 2, 4 carry, and 7 square is 49 plus 4, that is 5329. So 73 square is 5329. So the last two digit is 29. Guys, I don't want you to do this. What you want, just remember one thing. Just remember one thing. What thing you have to remember, that a or 50 minus a or 50 plus a or 100 minus a or 100 plus a, they all will end with, they'll all will end with, all will end with the last two digit, this a square, sorry, a square 50 minus a square, 50 plus a square, 100 minus a square, 100 plus a square, all will end with the last two digit, all will end with the last two digit of a square only. So when you have to find the last two digit of 57, whenever you have to find the last two digit of 73, 73 I can write as 50 plus 23. What is the last two digit of 23? 29. That's it. Or you can write 73 as 100 minus 27. What is the last two digit of 27? 29, 729. That's it. Your work is done. So this is now 29 square. 29 square to the power 843 into 73. What is 29 square? 29 square is 841. If you don't know also, then also fine. 29 you can write as 50 minus 51. 21 square is 41. So your work is done. This is 41 to the power 843 into 73. Now you know that the unit digit here would be 1. Now what is 4 threes are 12. So this would be 21. So find 21 into 73. So 21 into 73, this is 3, this is 7, then this is 6, So you will get the value called 33. That is the last two digit of the number. Okay, so remember this logic for even and odd. So with that logic only I have found this value. So coming back to the question here, those who want to know about this. So here if you notice, the number, if you notice, so I broke this number 12 as 2 square into 3. Then I wrote this as 2 to the power 32 into 3 to the power 16. Then what I did, I told you for the even number, you have to write the number in the term of 2 to the power 10. So 2 to the power 32, I can write 2 to the power 10 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 2. That will become 32. For 3 to the power 16, I have to write in the power of 4. Okay, so 2 to the power 10 to the power odd number will give you 24. 2 square is 4. 3 to the power 4 is 81. 81 to the power 4, the unit digit will be 1, and 8 fours is 32. Okay, so so here the digit would be 2. So with this, you'll get the answer, and your answer is 92. Okay, anyone really want 81 to the power 4? That also, if you want, I can do that. 81 to the power 4, if you really want. 81 to the power 4, 81 to the power 4, if you want, I can really do that also. That is 6561 to the power 2. 6561 to the power 2, I can write 6500 plus 61 square. Okay, now, what is 61 square? What is 61 square? What is 61 square? 61 square, I can write as 50 plus 11. 50 plus 11 square. 11 square is 121. Write 2 1, 1 carry. 61 plus 11 is 72. 72 divided by 2 is 36. 36 plus 1 is 3721. What is 61 square? 61 square is 3721. 3721. So write 2 1 and 37 carry. Always write the last two digits. Okay. Now you want 6561 square. Now add the 6561 plus 61. Sorry, what happened? Sorry. 6561, 6561 plus 61. If you add, how much you will get? You'll get 6622. 6622. You got, how much you got? I got, just add 6561 plus 61. How much you'll get? You'll get 6622. So you are comparing with 100. So if you are comparing with 100, this is 65 times of 100. This was half of 100. That's why when I added 61 plus 11, 72, I divided by 2 because 50 is the half of 100. Like the same way 66500 is 65 times of 6500. Is it 6500 is 65 times of 100. What you will do, multiply this number with 65. So if you multiply this number with 65, you get 0. This is 10. This is 11. 1 carry, 30, 31. 3 carry. This is 3, 3, 1, 1, 0. Then this is 6 to the 12. 13, 1 carry, 37. 3 carry, 39. So you will get 0. You get 3. This is get 4. Then 10. This is 13. This is 4. Okay, so 6622 into 65. Once you're done, you get 3310, and then you got 12, 13, 37, 3 carry, 39. This is 3, this is 4. So 430, 430. On that, what was the carry? Carry was 37. Your carry was 37. This is 7, this is 6, this is 4, this is 0, this is 3, this is 4. 430467. 430467. 4300467. 4300467. If you want, you can Google it, or you can use calculator. If you use calculator, this is the square of 6561. Okay, let me check with calculator. I have a calculator. So with calculator, I can confirm my value. 6561 square. If you do, you'll get 43046721. Okay, done. So guys, I just proved this. So Anyone have any doubt? I hope your doubts all would have covered. So I don't think after watching this video you'll have any other doubts in regard of finding the last two non-zero digit of n factorial, in regard of finding the last non-zero digit of n factorial, in regard of finding the number of zeros a n factorial end with. Also, I've covered how to find the last two digit of any number. So any n, x to the power n. So around four concept I've covered in one video only. So all the people who are listening to me, so probably I really expect that you subscribe to my channel and keep giving me feedback so that I can improve more on the kind of requirement whatever you are expecting from me. So with that intention, it's the time to say goodbye to all of you. So thank you everyone.